Dattatreya Nama, Dattatreya Nama, Dattatreya Nama. Now there are some questions. What is light in the field of science? What is light in the field of religion? Which things are symbolized by light? The answers of such questions must be known to all. In the field of science, light is called as a type of electromagnetic radiation. There is a wide range of electromagnetic radiation, and that range is known as the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. In that spectrum, some part of electromagnetic radiation is known as light. This light is visible light. Light is between ultraviolet rays and infrared rays. Ultraviolet rays and infrared rays are also electromagnetic radiations, but those are not termed as visible light. That means, again, there are several types of electromagnetic radiations which are not visible to human eyes. And hence, there is an existence of invisible light also. There is an existence of invisible light from the view of science. From the scientific view, there is an existence of invisible light. And hence, in the field of spiritualism, you can believe that there is an existence of invisible light. There is much more importance of invisible light in the field of spiritualism. Much more importance of invisible light. There is an existence. This is the proof. Because from scientific view also, there is an existence of invisible light which is not seen by our eyes. If there is an existence of invisible light in the field of spiritualism, everyone can believe that there is an existence of invisible light. This is the much more important proof for the things which are invisible to human eyes. Now, there is much more importance of light in the field of religion. In Hinduism, in Christianity, in Judaism, in Islam, in Zoroastrianism, and in many other religions also, there is an importance of light. Light is a symbol of right things. In the world, which are the right things? Those are symbolized by light. For example, light is a symbol of life. Light is a symbol of immortality. But darkness is the symbol of death. Light is a symbol of knowledge. But darkness is the symbol of ignorance. Light is a symbol of holiness. And darkness is the symbol of wickedness. Light is a symbol of justice. And the darkness is the symbol of injustice. Light is the symbol of happiness. Darkness is the symbol of sorrow. That means that what is right in the world is symbolized by light. Light symbolizes all right things. You may say in these words also. Light symbolizes all right things in the world. And all wrong things are symbolized by darkness. You may say that there is a conflict between light and darkness. But we have to consider this thing in much more deeper sense. The question is, Actually, is there a strong fight between light and darkness? The answer is darkness cannot stand in front of the light. Where there is a light, there is an absence of darkness. Where is existence of light, there is no darkness. Then why it is said that there is a strong fight between light and darkness? Why it is said? Why it is said that there is a strong fight between light and darkness? This is said from the point of view of symbolization, which things are symbolized by light and which things are symbolized by darkness. There can be seen a strong fight between these. There is a strong fight between the things symbolized by light and the things symbolized by darkness. There is a strong fight because holiness is opposed by wickedness, justice is opposed by injustice, life is opposed by death. There is a strong fight between these things which are symbolized by light and darkness. Actually, darkness cannot stand even in front of the light. Where there is a light, there is no darkness. What is darkness? Darkness is only the absence of light and nothing else. And nothing else. The darkness is only an absence of light and nothing else. And hence, actually, anyone will not say that there is a strong fight between light and darkness. But in the field of symbolization, there is considered the fight between light and darkness. You can understand this point. Is there a fight between light and night? No. In night, there can be a presence of moonlight. Hence, there is no fight between light and night also. Day and night are different things. There is no fight between light and night also. In night, several lamps can also be utilized. And hence, there is no fight in light and night. Actually, there is no strong fight between light and night. And hence, all these things must be considered in detail. Now, light is a sort of energy. Those who have knowledge about science, they also can understand that light is a form of energy. Because of sunlight, there is photosynthesis in the plants. And human beings and many other living beings are dependent on the plants. And hence, the source of energy for the whole world of living beings is light. This visible light also, this is the main source of energy for living beings. And hence there is an importance of light from the view of science also. Light of eternal self is the main source of energy. Light of eternal self is the main source of energy. Light of eternal self is the main source, is the original source of energy. From this source, there is an existence of light of sun, moon and many other stars. Without the light of eternal self, there is no light. Actually, there is no light in the world. Without the light of eternal self, you may say Atma. The light of Atma is the main source, is the original source of lights, of visible lights. Now, this visible light is useful for our sight. For our sight, this is useful. Outer light is useful for outer sight. Inner light is useful for inner sight. For the working of eyes, light is essential. For the working of outer eyes, outer light is essential. For the working of inner eyes, inner light is essential. What is the use of inner light? When there is an increase in inner light, there is an increase in wisdom. There is an increase in the height of wisdom. When there is an increase in inner light, there is an increase in the height of wisdom of human being. There is an increase in the height of wisdom. This point must be remembered. Now, what is infinite light? Materialistic light is finite. Light of eternal self is infinite. The light of eternal self is infinite. That will not end at any time. Infinite light will not end at any time. The light of sun can have an end. The light of moon can have an end. But the light of eternal self does not have an end. Light of eternal self is infinite light. The knowledge of this eternal self is the light of knowledge. The light of this eternal self is the light of knowledge. Delightful position of mind arises when there is a light of knowledge. There occurs a brightest condition of mind. There prevails the brightest condition of mind when there is light of knowledge. Without knowledge, the condition is not brightest. For the brightest condition of mind, there is requirement of the light of eternal knowledge. What is the advantage of this light of knowledge? The mighty position of mind can be achieved by the light of knowledge. The ever mighty condition can be achieved by the light of knowledge. This is the importance of light in materialistic world and in the spiritualistic world. The importance of light must be understood. On the auspicious day of Dipawali, the importance of light must be understood, because Dipawali is the festival of lights. On this auspicious day, everyone must decide firmly that we must have light of eternal knowledge. We must have light, we must gain the light of eternal knowledge. Everyone must decide firmly that in our life we must gain the light of eternal knowledge. Datta, Datta, Datta.